Hey guys, welcome to Wrestle Kingdom. Latest news. WWE plans for Roman Reigns vs Cody Rhodes Part 3. Tony Khan speaks about John Cena. CM Punk vs Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. Matt Hardy to debut at GCW. The former Ring of Honor champion was knocked out. Rob Van Dam wants a piece of John Cena. And Monday Night Raw results. Starting with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, the WWE Universe wants to see the two major superstars to face off once again, and according to Zero News, the match may happen sooner than later. According to the reports, the third match will take place in Saudi Arabia this year ahead of the Netflix change taking place. Since WWE Raw will be heading into a new era in January 2025, the Stanford-based promotion will be moving to Netflix for its flagship show, for the first time since its inception 31 years ago. A report claims that Netflix has requested that WWE move either Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns to Raw. If Tribal Chief is the one who moves to the Raw, the plan is to have him win the World Heavyweight Championship in due time to elevate it. The report also claims that The Rock's opponent for WrestleMania 41 is dependent on which superstar moves to Raw. The rumored plan is to have the People's Champion be a part of Monday Night Raw and finally challenge the champion of that brand. Tony Khan has high praises for John Cena. During a recent podcast, Tony Khan said, "He would definitely be somebody anybody would have to consider, certainly, especially of the modern era. For me, a lot of people on my Mount Rushmore are probably people I grew up on, not only being a fan of, but have gotten to work with them later in life. Sting, to me, is up there. It's a lot of guys I grew up on Mount Rushmore, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Bret Hart and Steve Austin. I would have to think about Ric Flair, a lot of great options for that. John Cena is one of the best wrestlers and certainly one of the greatest of this modern era, without a doubt." Drew McIntyre vs CM Punk at SummerSlam. As of last week, the Wrestling Observer Radio Dave Meltzer was being told by WWE sources that Seth Rollins would not be added to the CM Punk vs Drew McIntyre match at SummerSlam. Rollins is expected to be involved in the match, but it's not gonna be a three-way. Matt Hardy will be making his Game Changer Wrestling GCW debut at the company's Now and Forever event, which takes place on August 2nd in Cleveland, Ohio. Getting to AEW and Ring of Honor, the former Ring of Honor champion was knocked out cold on AEW Collision. During the Collision show, there was a scary incident involving the former Ring of Honor World Champion Dalton Castle, who was knocked out during his match with Roderick Strong. This happened when Roderick Strong landed a jumping knee strike on the Castle's jaw, causing him to drop on the mat. On the latest edition of Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer reported the incident. He said, "So what happened was a flying knee that knocked out Dalton Castle. He got knocked out. The referee count 1-2 held up the count because it wasn't supposed to be the pin, then counted to 3 because Dalton never moved. They didn't show Dalton Castle. He was on the ground for several minutes, so they didn't show any of that. You could see the edit, but the edit was the referee held up the count. Dalton didn't kick out, and then the referee had to count the 3 because Dalton wasn't getting up. In the building, this was a complete mess, and they were very lucky that this week's show was taped for this reason, not a good one." And with this victory, Roderick Strong earned the opportunity to challenge Mark Briscoe for the Ring of Honor World Title Championship at Ring of Honor Dead Before Dishonor 2024. Rob Van Dam wants John Cena. Everyone wants John Cena in his retirement tour. From Matt Cardona to CM Punk to The Mace to even Rob Van Dam. Also, Randy Orton wants to face John Cena at WrestleMania. On a recent edition of One of a Kind podcast, Rob Van Dam said, "I hope they bring me in for a rematch with Cena. That would be super cool. I don't know if they know, but I know I could have the same match absolutely. I enjoyed working with him and he was very, very smart." Monday Night Raw results. Rhea Ripley challenged Liv Morgan for SummerSlam. Sheamus defeated Big Bronson Reed. After the match, Sheamus was saved from post-match assault by Bronson Reed from Dune until Dune shockingly hit his former mentor in the back, and Bronson Reed then hit a huge tsunami to stand tall. Sonya Deville defeated Zelina Vega. After the match, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark tried to injure Zelina Vega further until Lara Valkyria, Karen Carter, and Katina Chance hit the scene to save her. Damian Priest and Gunther engaged in a tense face-off. Damian Priest defeated Braun Strowman. After the match, Damian Priest and Gunther engaged in a melee with Priest standing tall. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark defeated Katina Carter and Katina Chance. Drew McIntyre lost his temper once again and pushed all the referees and also got angry at Adam Pearce. Eric Rowan discussed his recent losses about his two brothers, Bray Wyatt and Brody Lee, rest in peace. Jey Uso defeated Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The White Six saved Bo Dallas from Chad Gable attack. Braun Breaker disrupted Sami Zayn and Ilya Dragunov Intercontinental title match. Braun Breaker speared both of the men to stand tall at the final moment of the Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more wrestling news and wrestling content.